Even if a garage lacks a separate pedestrian door, the vehicle door still necessitates a light and a switch to facilitate egress. The rationale behind this requirement lies in the fact that the garage vehicle door serves as a potential escape route, particularly during emergencies such as fires or earthquakes. In such critical situations, it becomes paramount to have adequate visibility and the ability to swiftly and effortlessly open the garage door. The presence of a light and a switch significantly enhances the likelihood of achieving these objectives. Now let's delve into the specifics of these requirements. Firstly, the light fixture should be positioned in a location that effectively illuminates the garage door area. This ensures that individuals can clearly see the door and its surroundings, even in the absence of natural light or during power outages. Secondly, the light switch should be readily accessible, typically located near the garage door entrance. This allows individuals to quickly activate the light as they enter the garage, providing immediate illumination. Furthermore, it is essential to ensure that the light fixture and switch are properly installed and maintained. This includes verifying that the wiring is in good condition, the light bulb is functioning correctly, and the switch operates smoothly. Regular inspections and maintenance can help prevent malfunctions and ensure that the lighting system remains reliable. In addition to the basic requirements, there may be additional considerations depending on local building codes and regulations. For instance, some jurisdictions may require the use of energy-efficient lighting fixtures or the installation of backup power systems to ensure continuous illumination during power outages. It is always advisable to consult with local building officials or a qualified electrician to determine the specific requirements for your area. Now, let's explore some practical tips for selecting and installing garage door egress lighting. Firstly, when choosing a light fixture, consider factors such as brightness, energy efficiency, and durability. LED fixtures are often a good choice due to their long lifespan, low energy consumption, and bright illumination. Secondly, when installing the light fixture, ensure that it is securely mounted and properly wired. Follow the manufacturer's instructions carefully and consult with a qualified electrician if you are unsure about any aspect of the installation process. Thirdly, when selecting a light switch, choose a model that is easy to operate and durable. A simple toggle switch or rocker switch is often a good choice. Furthermore, consider installing a switch with a built-in indicator light, which can make it easier to locate the switch in the dark. In addition to the basic requirements for garage door egress lighting, there are also some best practices that can further enhance safety and convenience. Firstly, consider installing motion sensor lighting in the garage. This type of lighting automatically turns on when motion is detected, providing hands-free illumination and enhancing security. Secondly, consider installing a backup power system for the garage door opener and lighting. This will ensure that you can still open the garage door and have light even during a power outage. Thirdly, consider installing a carbon monoxide detector in the garage. Carbon monoxide is a colorless, odorless gas that can be deadly. A carbon monoxide detector will alert you to the presence of this gas, allowing you to take appropriate action. Moreover, the placement of the light switch is crucial. It should be positioned at a height accessible to all users, including those with mobility challenges. The switch should also be located away from potential obstructions such as parked vehicles or storage items. Another important consideration is the type of light bulb used in the fixture. Incandescent bulbs are less energy efficient and have a shorter lifespan compared to LED bulbs. LED bulbs are also more durable and resistant to vibrations, making them a better choice for garage environments. Furthermore, the light fixture should be protected from the elements, especially if the garage is not fully enclosed. This can be achieved by using a weatherproof fixture or installing a protective cover over the fixture. Regular maintenance of the garage door egress lighting system is essential to ensure its continued functionality. This includes cleaning the light fixture regularly to remove dust and debris, replacing burnt-out bulbs promptly, and inspecting the wiring for any signs of damage. It is also advisable to test the light switch periodically to ensure that it is working properly. In addition to the technical aspects of garage door egress lighting, it is also important to consider the psychological impact of lighting on safety and security. Adequate lighting can deter crime by making it more difficult for intruders to hide. It can also improve visibility and reduce the risk of accidents, especially for individuals who are entering or exiting the garage at night. Moreover, well-lit garages can create a more welcoming and inviting atmosphere, enhancing the overall appeal of the property. The National Electrical Code, or NEC, provides specific guidelines for electrical installations, including garage lighting. While the NEC does not explicitly mandate egress lighting for garage doors in all cases, it does require that garages have at least one lighting outlet installed. This outlet can be used to provide the required egress lighting. The NEC also specifies the type of wiring and grounding methods that must be used in garages to ensure electrical safety. It is important to consult the latest edition of the NEC and any applicable local amendments to ensure compliance with all relevant electrical codes. Furthermore, the International Residential Code, or IRC, also addresses garage lighting requirements. The IRC requires that garages have at least one lighting outlet controlled by a switch located inside the garage. This switch must be located near the entrance to the garage. The IRC also specifies the minimum illumination levels that must be provided in garages. These illumination levels are intended to ensure that individuals can safely navigate the garage and perform tasks such as parking vehicles and storing items. In addition to the NEC and IRC, there may be other applicable codes and standards that address garage lighting requirements. For instance, the Americans with Disabilities Act, or ADA, sets accessibility standards for buildings and facilities, including garages. The ADA requires that light switches be located at a height that is accessible to individuals with disabilities. It also specifies the minimum illumination levels that must be provided in accessible areas of garages. It is important to be aware of all applicable codes and standards when designing and installing garage door egress lighting systems. Consulting with a qualified electrician or building inspector can help ensure compliance with all relevant regulations. Now, let's delve into some common mistakes to avoid when installing garage door egress lighting. Firstly, avoid using undersized wiring. Undersized wiring can overheat and cause a fire. Always use wiring that is appropriate for the amperage of the circuit. Secondly, avoid overloading circuits. Overloading circuits can also cause a fire. Make sure that the total amperage of all the devices on a circuit does not exceed the circuit's amperage rating. Thirdly, avoid using damaged or frayed wiring. Damaged or frayed wiring can create a shock hazard. Replace any damaged or frayed wiring immediately. Fourthly, avoid working on electrical circuits while they are energized. Always turn off the power to the circuit before working on it. Fifthly, avoid using improper grounding techniques. Improper grounding can create a shock hazard. Make sure that all electrical devices are properly grounded. In addition to these common mistakes, there are also some safety precautions that should be taken when working with electricity. Firstly, always wear safety glasses to protect your eyes from flying debris. Secondly, always wear rubber gloves to protect yourself from electric shock. Thirdly, always use insulated tools to prevent electric shock. Fourthly, always work in a well-lit area to avoid accidents. Fifthly, always have a fire extinguisher nearby in case of a fire. By following these safety precautions, you can minimize the risk of injury when working with electricity. Furthermore, it is essential to understand the different types of garage door openers and how they interact with the egress lighting system. There are three main types of garage door openers: chain drive, belt drive, and screw drive. Each type has its own advantages and disadvantages in terms of noise level, reliability, and cost. The egress lighting system should be compatible with the type of garage door opener installed. For instance, some garage door openers have built-in lighting systems that can be integrated with the egress lighting system. Others may require a separate lighting circuit. It is also important to consider the type of garage door when designing the egress lighting system. There are several types of garage doors, including sectional doors, roll-up doors, and tilt-up doors. Each type of door has its own unique characteristics that can affect the placement and type of egress lighting required. For instance, sectional doors typically have a track system that can interfere with the placement of lighting fixtures. Roll-lock doors may require lighting fixtures that are mounted on the ceiling or walls to avoid obstructing the door's movement. Tilt-up doors may require lighting fixtures that are recessed into the ceiling to avoid being damaged by the door. In addition to the physical aspects of garage door egress lighting, it is also important to consider the aesthetic aspects. The lighting fixtures should be chosen to complement the style of the garage and the overall property. There are many different styles of lighting fixtures available, ranging from traditional to modern. The color and finish of the lighting fixtures should also be chosen to coordinate with the surrounding decor. Furthermore, the lighting fixtures should be positioned to provide adequate illumination without creating glare or shadows. Glare can be a safety hazard, especially for individuals who are driving vehicles into or out of the garage. Shadows can make it difficult to see obstacles and can increase the risk of accidents. By carefully considering the aesthetic aspects of garage door egress lighting, it is possible to create a safe and visually appealing environment. Moreover, it's beneficial to be aware of advancements in lighting technology that can enhance garage safety and efficiency. Smart lighting systems, for example, offer features like remote control, dimming, and scheduling, allowing homeowners to customize their garage lighting to suit their needs and preferences. These systems can also be integrated with security systems to provide enhanced protection against intruders. Another advancement in lighting technology is the use of occupancy sensors. Occupancy sensors automatically turn on the lights when someone enters the garage and turn them off when no one is present. This can save energy and reduce the risk of accidents by ensuring that the garage is always well lit when it is occupied. In addition to these advancements in lighting technology, there are also a number of government programs and incentives that can help homeowners save money on energy-efficient lighting upgrades. For instance, many utility companies offer rebates for the purchase of LED lighting fixtures. The federal government also offers tax credits for certain energy-efficient home improvements, including lighting upgrades. By taking advantage of these programs and incentives, homeowners can significantly reduce the costs of upgrading their garage door egress lighting system. Now, let's explore some specific examples of garage door egress lighting installations. Firstly, consider a detached garage with a single vehicle door. In this case, a single light fixture mounted above the garage door opening may be sufficient to provide adequate egress lighting. The light switch should be located near the garage door entrance. Secondly, consider an attached garage with a vehicle door and a separate pedestrian door. In this case, it may be necessary to install two separate lighting fixtures, one above the vehicle door and one above the pedestrian door. Each lighting fixture should have its own switch. Thirdly, consider a garage with multiple vehicle doors. In this case, it may be necessary to install a separate lighting fixture above each vehicle door. Each lighting fixture should have its own switch. Fourthly, consider a garage that is used for storage as well as parking vehicles. In this case, it may be necessary to install additional lighting fixtures to provide adequate illumination for storage areas. The additional lighting fixtures should be controlled by a separate switch. By considering these specific examples, it is possible to develop a better understanding of the different factors that can influence the design and installation of garage door egress lighting systems. Furthermore, it's crucial to emphasize the importance of regular inspections and maintenance of the entire garage door system, including the lighting. A malfunctioning garage door opener, for example, can create a safety hazard and hinder egress in an emergency. Similarly, a damaged garage door spring can make it difficult to open the door manually. Regular inspections can help identify potential problems before they become serious. Maintenance tasks such as lubricating the garage door tracks and hinges can help ensure that the door operates smoothly and reliably. It is also important to check the garage door safety features, such as the photo eye sensors, to ensure that they are working properly. The photo eye sensors prevent the garage door from closing if there is an obstruction in the door's path. If the photo eye sensors are not working properly, the garage door could close on a person or object. By performing regular inspections and maintenance, homeowners can help ensure that the garage door system is safe and reliable. Remember that your garage door is more than just a convenient way to access your home, it's also a critical safety feature. Ensuring proper egress lighting is a simple yet essential step in protecting yourself and your family.